Nobody would have imagined that such a war, would have happened here in Europe and everywhere in France and in all the countries occupied by the Germans. The beaches, belong to the history of the region, because that's where all the people came on the beach here, for controlling, that part of France. And there is a very long sea coast. But they were going to be a nightmare and real hell for the soldiers and the GIs who came here from the first hour of June the 6th, 1944, that we got the D-Day. 2 million men and women came, and the battle was supposed to be very short. French people were relieved when the Allied countries, the Allied soldiers came on the beach, and the battle was going to be long and long again, because the soldiers who came on the beach, set a foot on the beach, which is something very easy to realize, but not easy to do in reality, because the Germans were everywhere. And then the Allied army came across the country, and little by little, after different fights, there were too many dead. The liberation started on slowly but surely for 11 months. It's a real miracle, that the Allied countries, participated to the liberation of Europe, because I don't know how it would have been today. We would speak German perhaps, or perhaps, Aryan breeding would be everywhere, I don't know. But anyway, this is a miracle. After the war, commissions were created, and the countries who participated, to the liberation of France were given a piece of land for burying their dead. So that's why you have two big American cemeteries in Normandy. So France gave, as act of, it was a thanks, It was a big thanks for, after the war, and it was normal that, the soldiers, stay in France, or they could be taken back home, like it happened with the States. 61% of the soldiers who died in France, were taken back home, to America. So on the French soil now you have all those brave and soldiers and women being here, since 1945. It was a homage.